Hi guys, this is Satvik and today I'm gonna be saying you how you can use the FileZilla client as well as start your own FTP server on your desktop or PC. So the prerequisite for starting the server is this FileZilla server. Okay, the link for the download is in the description, and we know that you need to run on a Windows 10. It can be Windows 7, 8, 8.1, 10, anything. Okay, so what you need is this, that's all. So you use this FileZilla client in order to access the FTP server, and you use this to create the FTP server, and luckily both are from the same company, that's the FileZilla. Okay, now let me just show you how you can actually use this FileZilla client. Okay, you have a feature over here that's gonna save all your sites, the password and all. Then you have an option to refresh, disconnect from the server, cancel any copy paste operations, all these things. Okay, and you have queued files, that is transfers that are waiting to happen, and the transfers that are failed and transfers that are success. Okay, so basically you will be needing a FTP server, and it can be created even in your Android devices flawlessly. So to do that, you will be needing an application that's called as FTP server. It's in the Play Store, so you need not browse in Google to download that. Okay, so open FTP server and click on the red button. You're good to go. Anyways, you can still go to settings and change the ports you're gonna use, enable anonymous user or disable it, have some username and password. You can just do that. Okay, and in the home screen you are shown whether the anonymous user is enabled. Also it shows your username and the password. So click on new site if you're adding it for the first time. Let me just name it as 1, and the host is the IP address. In my case, the IP address of my Android tab is this, and I'm typing it. And over here in the port you need to type the port. In my case it is it's 8000. So you can have anonymous or normal, ask for password, interactive account. Anonymous without password, you can just log in. Normal is that you're gonna save your username and password, and ask for password is that you will be saving your username, but during every login you will have to type the password. So you can just type anything. In my case the username is Francis, the password is also Francis. You can just copy paste it also. Yeah, and click on connect. As you can see, it's done. This is what is the folders that are there. So let me just open a file manager. In here let me open SD card. This SD card means the internal storage. So as you can see that this is what is there in my internal storage. Correct, the same thing is there in the internal storage. So let me just show you how uploading a file works. So this is the local site this is the folders that's in my laptop. So let me just upload a C. If I want the C to get uploaded in the root directory, then I'm gonna leave it like this. If I want the C to upload it in some particular folder, then I'll open the folder, let's say music in this case, open music in my tablet, and right click on the file, click on upload. As you can see, that C came and it's going on over here. There are still 61 files queued, and if at all it happens wherein it's gonna fail, let's just hope that, so then it's gonna come in failed transfers. Okay, let me be uploading one more thing. Let me just delete it. And it's taking few time. Okay, I'm gonna upload, and meanwhile I'll just stop the server. So 71 files have been gone, 64 remaining, and see, it's starting. For each and every one file, it's gonna reconnect. See, the failed transfers is just getting increased. Okay, and this will happen until you stop it or until the server is back. I'm gonna just reset the server. As you can see, it's just happening. I'm gonna close it, and if at all you wanna just cancel the operation, you can just click this. So all the transfers are done, so they just closed. Okay, oh sorry, this wasn't the this is not what is for the cancellation. This is the cancellation. This will just disconnect, this will just reconnect to the last server. Okay, that's all. That is how you use. And if at all you want to download something from the remote site, if I click on download, it's gonna download in the documents. No, it's gonna download. Okay, it's gonna download in my desktop. Okay, so if at all I want to download a file from the remote server, then I need to just open the local site path. If I want to download it in the win reducer, let's say, that's all. Okay, and if at all I had done the same thing in this and downloaded, it would have downloaded in this, not in this particular file. Okay, so let me just cancel everything. Okay, so that's how this works. So the next thing is this particular thing, that's the FileZilla server. Okay, so let's see how you can use it. So let's open this, and you might get the two errors that's over here. You will get this if at all you are on an NAT router and you need to have a port forwarding enabled, but you will be using that only if you want your FTP server to be used globally. If you're gonna use the FTP server and the devices that are connected to the same network, then you need not have that. Okay, and this is FTP over TLS, which means that you cannot have the username and the password and all, so users cannot securely log in. This can be solved with port forwarding. This can be solved by having a security certificate. And how to have that? Click on this icon, and if you have no idea what to edit, go to edit settings and FTP over TLS. enable and click on generate new certificate. The key size, as it increases, the security increases. The 2-digit country code, just find out I'm an Indian, so IN, state, city, organization, just write student, and something, email, example at domain.com, server address, what shall I give? Browse, desktop, save, generate. Does this need internet? I'm not sure. Okay, certificate successfully generated. So this will get auto updated, and you can say this over here. Don't delete it. Anyways, you can just recreate it anytime. If you just don't want to have it, move to a folder and update the path. Click on OK, and that is solved. This is not solved, but just having a port forwarded IP address will fix it. So actually I just have a port forwarded IP address. This IP address is port forwarded, so that's done, that's all, it's gone. But since that is not the IP address which I am actually connected to, I will not be using it. Instead it will be default, and this will not affect you if at all you are using the FTP locally in your home. It's not globally used. Then you need to have this. Okay, so now you need to add users who's gonna access your FTP. Click on this guy or go to edit and users. It's your wish. So now click on add, and the username is test, and it's not case sensitive. Okay, it's not. You can add some password, 1 2 3 4 5. Shared folders, you can just share folders that's used by the particular user. Okay, it's not in general. The folders that will be used by the users that you have mentioned. I'm gonna add this folder which is in my desktop. Yeah, it's over there. So click on OK. Okay, so you can actually set whether the users can read, write, delete. Okay, I don't know what actually append is for. So and this for directories, this for files directory, they are just separate. Okay, and then you have speed limits. You can actually limit the upload and the download speed of the users. You can even have an IP filter, like from which IP address you're gonna block the users. Okay, you can actually add few more users. Click on OK. So guys, after this you need to find the IP address of your computer, basically your IPv4. To do that, press Windows plus R, CMD. It need not be run in administrator privileges. Type on ipconfig. It'll be your IPv4. So using this you can just access the FTP. Basically this is your FTP server. So now let's just have this. Hey, it's hang, I think so. Okay, it was already opened. Okay, now let me just close it and reopen it. This side. Oh, not this. now you can actually add. So same way I'm gonna just add. I already have one, but anyways, I'm gonna name it as 2. Host is my IPv4 address, and the port, oh sorry, it's 8, it's 21, and the username is test password 12345. And I actually forgot to say the components of the server. Okay, let me just say, this is where you're gonna change your ports, and this is the passive mode. You can just use a custom port. You can specify the IP address to be used. You have security settings, miscellaneous, admin interface, logging, speed limits, file transfer, FTP, autoban. This is actually a very good thing. Okay, this feature is gonna let you to ban the IP address if at all they enter passwords wrong for how many ever fail attempts it's mentioned in this, and you even have a ban time. Yeah, so that's all. Let's go. Okay, and you have something called as welcome message, wherein when each user gets logged in, need not be a successful login, you're gonna have a message that's gonna come over here. Okay, in this case, let me just say, hi user. Okay, then now it's done. You click on OK, go here to the server certificate is unknown. Who cares? Okay, so that's all. You are connected, and this is empty. You can see that, right? It's just empty. So let me just arrange the screen. Hey. Okay, now I'm gonna upload this. I got this thing. It's all the same way. You can even delete it. Okay, so that's how you're gonna create your own server. And now let's suppose that you're using the server in your Android device. So then you actually have many applications in Play Store, but anytime you will be having a browser. So here I'm gonna also show you how you're gonna do that in the browser. So open any browser and just type in the address as FTP colon 2 slashes and your IPv4 address and colon and the port. So click on go. And then it will ask for the password and the username. It's test with 1 2 3 4 5. So as you can see in this server, there was few changes, like when it got connected, there were a few changes, like it's a log after all. Yeah, it is a log. These are all the logs of the connection. See, like when the login is done, it will just test for the passwords and all. If I click on, see, user is test, and as you can see, it came a hi user message over there. Okay, the user test, it will check for the password test, it will then log on, and the directories are set. So now let's suppose that I just put one folder in the test, move to test, then I just refresh the page. I can see that, but you cannot delete it. You can only download it, and you can only download it, although you cannot delete it. And if you wanna just log out, click on that. Do you wanna really take the server offline? If you click on S and just reload the page, it's gone. Yeah, it's gone. So to bring back the server online, click on that again. Let's say server online, refresh, it's back. You can also just disconnect, quit, and let me see if exiting this matters. Oh yeah, as you can see, even if you just close the server software, you'll still are getting the FTP unless you just disconnect it like this. Unless you take it offline, you cannot do it. So you have an option that's called as lock, wherein how many ever guys are using the FTP server will remain connected, but no one can just add on. So as you can see, this is still working. Oh no, it's not. I don't know what happened. So let me just unlock the server. Okay, then I'll just lock it and try to download it. Maybe this feature does not work in the mobile devices. Maybe it should work in this. Yeah. So now let me just connect it and lock it and try uploading files. Oh, so the server is online but it's locked. Being online, it's offline. That's all. It's not a much difference. And you actually have few methods wherein you can access your server, that is your FTP server in your Android device, and another way, that's by using an application that's called as ES File Manager. It's the best that I ever used actually. So open ES File Explorer and go to the network tab, click on FTP. You can click on new FTP and then add, but you can just click on scan. It's gonna scan for the nearby FTPs available. So as you can see, I just clicked hide and two are available. The one without the lock, you're gonna open that. It's gonna go first. Okay, it's not opening. Is the server offline? I don't know why it's not working. Okay, so I'm gonna just click on add FTP in the server. This is the IPv4. The port is the same. Username is test. Oh, the server was locked. Okay, I didn't know that actually. That's why it didn't work. Yeah. The server was locked. Yeah, it came now. Click on scan. It's there. Now it worked. As you can see, there were a few changes in this. And server, everything is there. You need to just type in the username and the password. The username is test. Password was 12345. I can actually even change how you want this to be displayed. Let me just write computer. Okay. It says adding a server. Please wait a minute. So let's wait for a minute. Oh, it's working on over here. Now it's done. See, and you can upload files in this. Yeah. Just go into some local storage. It's my FTP. It's my local storage, and I have some downloads. Yeah, I can just copy. Before I click paste, I'm gonna have this and this opened up. So now if I just click on paste, this is a change of the logs in the server. You have copying message and you haven't have the file appearing in the folder. You can just see over here just during this game. You can also just delete it. Yeah, without any issue you can just delete it. And one more is that if you just have a video, you can just stream it without having to download it. Also, you have a video in a laptop, you can just access it. You have music, good. Pictures, good. It's a very much useful thing, and hopefully FTP rules overshare it. Okay, comment if at all you feel that it's true, and even if it's not true, your wish, just comment your feelings. Please like, share this video, subscribe for more such videos. Thank you and have a great day ahead.